Welcome to the Trading Daddies podcast, hosted by yours truly, the Master Crayon Eater, and as always, my amazing co-host.
What's going on? Teflon John here.
Tefleezy Fosheezy is in the heezy. We have a special guest for you guys today. Dead Prez is gracing us with his presence all the way from Detroit.
How are you guys doing, man? How are you guys doing this morning?
Chilling, dude. Chilling. We're having a really good morning. Day is planned. I'm actually having such a great day that I have planned out my dinner. So let's get to some housekeeping stuff real quick. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, hit that post notification bell, give us a nice preemptive thumbs up if you guys like this content. Because John, if they are the ones who gave us a thumbs down, who are they?
Your mom's a hoe.
Your mom is from the streets, my guy. Don't be that guy that gave us a thumbs down, because we will call you out. Make sure that you guys drop down in the comment section below the stocks that you guys want us to cover on Daddy Bits, right? And before we get to the actual video, make sure you guys hit up our friends over at Bust Down Academy, bustdowninvestments.com. If you're not willing to pay the course to learn how to trade, then your money will be feeling betrayed. Bustdowninvestments.com. See, John, that was a lengthier one, specially made for you, because
it gets better and better every day.
It gets better and better every day. Also, shout out to Printful for making these nice Citadel hats. Citadel, you are pieces of Citadels.
Hold on, man. Are they shorting more shares? What am I reading?
And you know what from what I understand is they're actually being allegedly there's some money laundering happening.
Of course.
Oh, investment firms, money laundering? No way.
No way.
It's happening. Oh my god.
I didn't know that.
Oh my god, collusion. All right, let's get to it after this intro. Welcome to the Trading Daddies podcast, hosted by yours truly, the Master Crayon Eater, and again, as always, my amazing co-host
Teflon John here.
Tefleezy Fosheezy is in the heezy. Dead Prez, welcome to the show.
Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you. A little bit of a background on Dead Prez. We met through the Discord. Jay introduced us to the Discord. He hopped on one of our live trading sessions. He is one of our senior analysts, and we were like, "Oh my god, this guy definitely adds value to our daily experience." And he's out there signal calling. He's out there, consistently every day, giving us not just trade signals. He also gives us pretty nice content. We have good conversations in the morning, and it's a great way to jumpstart your day. So if you haven't yet, make sure you guys hit up our friends over at Bust Down Academy so that you guys can get in on the action each and every day. So let's get to it. How's everybody's trading week?
Oh, it's been pretty good, man. Just a lot of fake outs, so I'm really ready. Just getting ready for this next upcoming week, man. I'm just ready for bounces because I've been feeling. Not a lot of things have been holding levels, but they've been bouncing pretty aggressively.
Exactly. I've noticed that too. Yesterday, I got clapped up on Tesla for like $200 because I didn't follow my trade rules. Yeah. Tesla was an asshole. So I hopped in, right? Because it was testing that 720 mark. It was testing that 720 mark yesterday, and ultimately it just failed. And I'm like, fuck, no. And then it gave me a fat candle later on, like 45 minutes later.
Extra Tesla, I also had it. I had that on my watch. Like on the daily, you can't really see it on the hourly, but on the daily, Tesla's really flagging. Like it's really in consolidation right here. I thought that 727 level was really going to take it to 730, 740, but it really did not take that level on the daily. It rejected. On that. Yeah.
Speaking of Tesla, both of you guys are here right now. Do you guys see Tesla $1,000 end of the year?
I actually have. My prediction for EVs is a big like Christmas, man. I'm thinking because EVs have been getting slammed, man. I'm thinking Biden's gonna have to come out with maybe some direction for EVs even more than he has so far. I'm hoping so, at least.
So I watched this interesting video yesterday on YouTube that we look at Tesla as a car company, right? Let's talk about some fundamentals here real quick. It's a car company that is first in its class, the leader in its class, right? The innovator in its class, right? All the other companies are playing catch up right now in terms of EVs. Plus, they still haven't dropped that Tesla van yet. Give me that Tesla van. I am all in. Give me
Is
that
that a
goddamn
rumor?
Tesla van. No, I don't think it's a rumor. You know what's being rumored right now is a cheaper. You remember the Model 2?
Yep.
The Model 2, like the $25,000 vehicle, right? Because that's it looks nice. You guys remember the Yaris, the Toyota Yaris?
Yeah.
It's like that, right? An EV version of the Yaris.
Oh, so it's going to be like a hatchback.
It's going to be a hatchback, yeah.
I was hoping those rumors. I don't know if you guys heard those. They were kind of far-fetched with those Tesla bike rumors, electric bike. Because man, in this inner city, they could really take a hold. Like in New York, they got the city bike.
Yeah,
you know, that'd be nice.
I don't think that's a rumor.
You think that's a bikes? I don't know. I mean, I haven't really looked too much into it because I don't know about the logistics of them just making electric bikes and then the hubs, but it wouldn't be too hard, would it?
No, it wouldn't be too hard because I see electric bikes. God damn it, electric bikes nowadays. But back to the video that I was watching yesterday, right? There's a whole bunch of different aspects of the Tesla business model, solar panels. But you know what's being like underreported or under talked about is insurance. So in California, they do offer Tesla insurance. I use Tesla insurance for my car.
You know, people don't know that Tesla's in insurance.
Yeah. So Elon said a couple of sentences on it and said that Tesla insurance will make up 30% of the whole car business in the future.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So wow. And it's only in Cali, right? But now it's being it's going to be rolled out into Texas when the Gigafactory is built. Illinois is another state that's going to have it, and Washington State is also going to have Tesla insurance, and it's cheaper, especially if you have an EV. It's cheaper to have Tesla insurance because they know the ins and outs of the car. They know exactly how to fix everything. So I think it's a good opportunity for Tesla to have to expand into other states. Once that rolls out, I personally believe that the multiple, again, Tesla's trading at a very, very high multiple, and they're already pricing in expanded growth. So I think 1,200 may not be far off. 1,000 is not far off. 1,000 is not far off. No, it's definitely not far off. But I think it's gonna take us another 2-3 months to get there.
So okay, sorry to butt in, but so I made a bet with my friend, right, Gabe? I know you're watching this. So he gave me action 1.5 odds, right? I told him Tesla will hit at least 1,000 by December 31st.
Oh,
possible. So we looked at the option chain. Okay, 16% chance that it will hit.
That's your expiration date.
16%. I mean,
all right. Hold on a second. Did you? So is that? You took that trade?
No, I'm not taking it. I took the bet.
Oh, yeah, for sure, take the bet.
75. He pretty much put up 50 bucks for to pay me out 75 bucks.
I'll take that any day. Let me ask you this:
would you take that too?
I would have taken that. Yeah.
So you would take the no?
No, I would have taken that. It's gonna go.
Oh, just text him then.
Let me ask you, Dead Prez. Since we're talking about EVs and you are in Detroit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Motor City. Yes. What has the electronic vehicle, quote unquote, revolution? What have been the effects in that city?
I would say Detroit is actually, they got a lot of lobbying, bro. So it's actually, there is a lot of Teslas, but it's for certain communities. Like if you go to maybe Troy, like the neighborhood, there's a lot of hospitals, a lot of doctors drive Teslas. I'll see, you know what I'm saying? But when you make it to the inner city, bro, it's just all Dodge. It's still Dodge is king. I haven't really seen much
Ford?
EVs here. Ford is king. Yeah, just big three, anything. They just take over, man, because they have lease deals here where you could get a Dodge Ram for $200 a month, man. Really cheap, and you're in a truck, you're in a V8 truck. Yeah. So people are buying those, just all, whatever's cheapest. Once Tesla, I think gets even cheaper, maybe to like 20. If they can get like Volkswagen level cheap and drop a hatchback, like you said, then I think it would really take off in Detroit. Just because not everyone's really spending 60K for a car. They're more in that 30K range. Just by Chevy, you know how Chevy will release those cars that start off at like 28K. Just like maybe Toyota is pretty popular here too.
I like that.
Other than that, I'd say at the auto show, because I go to the Detroit Auto Show every year, that's where I've seen the biggest difference. They're bringing in all the EV cars. You'll see Mercedes bring in their like concept electric cars. You'll have like the whole basement section of the Detroit Auto Show will just be all like autonomous and electric cars now. So that's completely different, you know. So you'll see like people show out in their nice cars.
Oh, what about the infrastructure, right? How about the charging infrastructure in your city?
I would say it's good. Like it's in again, it's in the they know where to pick the neighborhoods. Like if you want to find a charging station, if you go out to like where all the country clubs are, there's charging station at every country club. But if you're maybe like in the inner city, you might have a little drive. Like they're not scattered. Like I don't see them really too much in Detroit, but out in the neighborhoods, definitely I see a lot of charging stations.
Interesting.
Especially Tesla.
Yeah,
like
I see. Definitely.
Isn't it majority of the new communities that are already pre-built with a charging station?
I don't know about out there. Over here, yeah. Like if you buy a new house, you're required to have like an EV charging station.
Yeah,
like it's there.
No, it's not known out there.
I don't think when you're building a brand new neighborhood you have to. Honestly, I really don't, because I've seen neighborhoods now that I really don't see any room for stations. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think it really just depends the area, you know, like in Detroit there's like the east side, west side. Like west side is really the trendier. They got a lot of charging stations out there. East side I really don't see any. Like there's probably scattered, but obviously I'm not the one looking for them. If you're looking for them, you might find them, you know, way more. Like, you know.
That's another interesting point that you guys brought up is electric bikes. There are some companies that are doing electric bikes, right? But can you imagine Harley Davidson getting into an electronic bike?
Ooh.
Harley Davidson.
To me, that would be too. Like, I think Harley Davidson, to keep their market share, they have to keep with that legacy. Like, ooh, we're badass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're badasses. We don't go electric. You know.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna go.
It's the whole right. Yeah. Can you imagine the Sons of Electric Anarchy? Like,
doesn't look badass no more.
Can you imagine that though? Like, you know, like when you're driving down the freeway, you're on a road trip, right? That's kind of like one of the biggest things that you see sometimes, like a group of bikers that are just, you know, they're free, they're just cruising everywhere, and you that rumble on the freeway, you hear that from miles away, right? And it kind of gives you like, oh my god, they're coming, you know, they're super excited about it. But can you imagine like a line of them that just silent, just going uphill with hella torque, like not even making a sound, bro? That's
I feel like they make what is it, like the fake exhaust sound. I feel like that's what they call it for the bikes.
But you kind of have to, because dude, and on an electric bike, you don't even hear them coming, especially here in Cali, right? It's
dangerous.
It's dangerous out here because you're allowed to split lanes.
Yep.
Bikes are allowed to split lanes. Can you imagine an electric bike, just you don't hear it and then you're just like not paying attention? Dude, that's dangerous. And it hits you. You're still at fault for that.
Yeah.
As a car for not getting out of the way, you're at fault.
Yeah, especially if you're in the carpool lane with just you in there.
Yeah, I remember driving for Lyft and Uber like a couple years back, like 6 years back. So I'm driving, and then like I had passengers, and we're stuck in traffic, and you know, bikers would pass my, like they were splitting lanes, and everybody was like, like it's super jumpy. I'm like, why are you guys jumping? Is that normal that people are splitting lanes here? Like, yeah, it's the normal. You're supposed to get out of the way, because if you hit them, you're at fault. And they were like, that's not gonna fly in my state. You know what I mean? But I think electric bikes, interesting concept. They have to. There's a way to do it. I've seen it. There's already electric bikes out there, but implementation as a if it's gonna get beyond the normal mom and pop shop and go mass produce electronic bikes, it's gonna take like crazy engineering on top of that, crazy factory rollouts to do so.
Hey, Detroit would be the perfect city for them to test it, because I'm pretty sure it's a fact that Detroit is the only like large metro city in America without a subway. And obviously that's because the big three, they want everyone
Mhm.
driving around, you know? But
Yeah.
yeah, it's really actually kind of hard to get around Detroit. So, and I was down there last night. They have like, you know, you go to New York or Cali, they got like Lime or Bird. It's like everywhere.
Mhm.
In Detroit, they have like 7 different companies like Lime, this, and you could barely find any. So I feel like if one just really focused on it, they just take all the market share instantly.
Wow. I didn't know that they didn't have a
Subway.
subway infrastructure.
Yeah, Detroit has the worst subway infrastructure. I don't think they don't even have a subway actually.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. I mean, it makes sense. The big three, bro. They want people buying cars. They don't want to get on a
Oh
subway.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I didn't know that. I
Crazy.
actually have I have my cousin lives over up north in Ontario, in
Oh
Canada.
yeah, really close. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so he like he has his stepdad lives in Detroit. So my
Hmm.
my aunt and my cousin drive through that tunnel like damn near every weekend just to hang out and just to hang out and stuff. And he tells me that it's hard to get around. You really have to drive.
Yeah, it's really built on driving, bro. It's really
Oh
kind of
wow.
sucks, but it sucks for me because I just went to New York and it's like I'm so used to living in Detroit and it's like, bro, you're telling me I gotta walk 20 minutes down the road? Like, come on, man. Like, why can't I get in the car? But that's how New York is. You know?
Yeah, yeah. So let's talk about you real quick here and see what who is Dead Prez, right? What got
Mhm.
you into trading? When did you start trading? And what your trading style is.
Got you. Okay. I'd say I got into trading right in high school. Like my actually, you know those like little projects they have in
For
like one of those
econ.
classes. Yep. Where you
Yeah,
pick.
I
Yep,
remember
and
those.
that's what got me sparked into it because I was like, oh wow, this is like really cool. I've always been in numbers. Like even before that, when I was in high school, I used to like grind out games, video games. Like I was just like, I really converted all that energy and time I was spending just grinding video games and thinking about other stuff that really wasn't progressing me, and put a lot of my time and effort into stocks, you know, and because I knew like if I could get good at this, then that would at least fall like translate to something in the future, you know, that I could make money or whatever. So at the end of senior year, I started an account. I didn't really play options. I was just shares. I didn't know about options. I learned about options right after high school. Like when I was looking for a job, I was just looking on YouTube too, just trying to find a way to make some side money. And I was like, option trading. So I got into the whole Wall Street bet thing, like 2.5 years ago, and I was
Did that
into
change your
like
life?
it didn't change my life, but I was playing earnings, and I actually hit big. Like I was just YOLOing it pretty much, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
I put 5K down on lows like when I was when I was 18 on an earnings play, bro, and they hit crazy and I made 12K, you know? While literally this is how I used to trade. I was literally cutting grass. I was a landscaper. I was cutting grass and I had 5K riding on lows. I was just checking my phone every 2 hours, like, oh, I'm up. Oh, you know? And then I close it and I think back, bro, to like back those days because I made it out with 10K. And then after that, when I turned 19, I took 10K, put it into a day trade account, TD Ameritrade, and I learned just scalping. I went into, I found a group, like another one of those groups, like, Instagram groups, kind of watched watched a lot of YouTube videos, try to find my own way. That's how
Also,
me and
you're
Jay
self-taught.
actually, yeah, that's how me and Jay actually found each other. Me and him were in a lot of those like forums, you know what I'm saying, just all around, like, because me and him were always posting this and that, and that's how me and him knew each other, because like a lot of those people are kind of like nerdy, man. So I knew Jay was like one of the only other cool ones. Like a lot of people, they be saying weird stuff in those forums, bro. so I was like, all right, Jay, I'll add you, bro, because I know you're not, I know you're not like a 14-year-old kid, bro. Like,
It's
just
funny
wanna.
because my wife's like, "Oh, you're gonna go do your podcast. You're gonna talk to your stock buddies, bunch of nerds."
No, but you know what I'm talking about. There's like,
Yeah.
man, some of those forums, bro, there's like some kids, bro.
Hmm.
They're weird, man. Like
No,
post
no,
like
no,
very
that's
weird stuff.
true. That's true
Like
though.
Discord,
Like,
you know
dude,
how Discord is, bro. Like you gotta really like. There's
that's
some
why we have a
edgy
no
kids.
kid policy in our kid in our
Yeah,
in our Discord. Like, no, like we gotta make sure that you're not a weirdo. That's why there's a requirement for you to get in.
yeah, bro. They're like setting like hentai and stuff. Like, dude, it's like 9 a.m. in the morning, bro. I'm trying to like play stocks.
Yeah,
But
it's 9 o'clock in the morning, and I'm not really interested in tentacle porn right now.
yeah,
Like this is not gonna work out, buddy.
yeah,
No,
but
for real,
pretty much to
Jay's a
keep
real one
going.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, me and
Jay's
Jay
definitely a
just
real one.
found each other from there. Me and him were always like talk to each other each like probably every other day. You know, it's like, what did you play? What did you play? I had a couple of friends like that, and we just all progressed with each other. You know what I'm saying? Jay was a little farther ahead than me. You know what I'm saying? So I tried to take his wisdom. You know what I'm saying? And he's older than me, so I was trying to like learn from him. You know what I'm saying? Try to that's what I've been trying to do with everything. You know, I try to
Yeah.
learn from everyone. And so far it's been working. Like I used to do swings and earning stuff, but I've told like in the last year and a half, 2 years, all I've been doing is scalping. I do 5 minute. I usually go daily. I check daily. Like my method is I'll go through I have 32 stocks that I play every day. Like 32 that I know how they move. You know what I'm saying? If there's a stock that's not on it, I really probably won't even touch it because it's too, you know what I'm saying? Some stocks move slow. You guys know some stocks move slow, some stocks move fast. I need to know exactly how they move before I even plan. I got 32. I go through dailies and then I go through hourlies. I first check through dailies for like, any macros, any micro moves, like check what's bouncing, what's going up. Then I go from hourly and then I'll get in on daily. Like I won't on it, like let's say on open, I'll go to 5 minute. But when I enter a trade, I'm on minute because I'm really into those scalps where I'm saying I'm really in and out. I really don't like to leave anything up to chance anymore, like at all.
So look, my question is, what happened between the transition from swing trading to
Earning.
scalping?
Earnings.
There was just a lot of like I said, I don't like to leave anything to chance. Like there's a lot of times where have maybe 50, like $600, $700, and I'd go into that weekend and Monday, just for whatever reason, the earnings were amazing. That company would just completely fall apart, and then rather than that, like waiting on like investor sentiment and caring about that, I feel like scalping is more just technical. It's more technical numbers and it's quicker, so you really aren't leaving too much to chance. Like you're in and out. So
I like that explanation.
Yeah, and you trade on TOS, right? So how
yeah,
what's your method to get in and out of your trades? Are you also using a stream deck?
not a stream deck. I have three monitors set up right now, but I just have like active trader. I'm just going to active trader. And it's a hotkey.
So when you're that's something I need to learn is because I look at active trader and I could only see shares. There's ways for you to trade options on active trader.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
There's like a video I can send you that I learned. It is actually kind of confusing because at first when you click on active trader, it's just like brings the shares. You have to go and bring up the options in level 2, and you could pretty much have it set up to where you could have level 2 playing and the option, and have it where you could hotkey like a buy order, sell all, cancel all that.
Interesting. Yeah, send that over. I need to up my game here. I'm over here. I'm over here still like looking at my TOS. I'm like, crap. Close. I think I'm losing valuable minutes here, seconds even.
Yes, it's way quicker. I like it depends. I'm not always on my 3 monitors. Let's say it's Monday and I had a rough Sunday. I'll trade on my laptop in the bed, and it won't be as fast though. I definitely notice a difference. Active trader is a lot like just a fraction of a second quicker, but that's what matters in those scalps. So
interesting. I need to do that. I need to learn how to do that. Yeah, send that over.
Yeah,
before we well, thanks for that intro. We really do appreciate that. But to get to know you on a deeper level, we're gonna run you through what we like to bring everybody through. It's called the gauntlet. It's a round. It's a round. Not even a round.
It's not a
table.
gauntlet. It's more so like the hot seat, man. It's only like a bunch of questions.
It's a hot seat. A bunch of questions.
How about that?
If you answer and we want to question it, we have to answer. Go ahead. Go ahead, John.
Okay.
All right, Dead Press brother. So it's going to be I'm going to give you two options. If you've seen the previous episodes, it's either you pick one or the other, pretty much. And then if we have some questions, we're just going to go. Really? Interesting.
Okay.
All right. So we're just gonna zip right through the list right here, and then just pick one answer. Okay.
Got you.
All right, just to get to know you better, let's get right through it. All right, first question: options or shares?
Options at this point.
There you go. Hulk or Thor?
Hulk.
Bitcoin or Dogecoin?
Bitcoin all day.
Samsung or Apple?
Apple for sure.
Tesla or Neo?
Tesla. What?
Yeah.
Pink or Distinct?
What did you say?
Pink or Distinct?
Pink all day.
Okay. Broncos or Chiefs?
Oh, man, you're gonna make me pick between like. Oh.
As a Raider fan.
As a Raider fan, that's rough.
Exactly. I would.
Rough.
No, there's no.
I'll go Chiefs. I'll go Chiefs because I had Jamal Charles on fantasy that 1 year when you
lost. Craps or roulette?
Roulette is my favorite.
There you go. Camping or beach?
Beach.
I already know the answer to this one. Swinging or scalping?
Scalping all day.
Growth or value stocks?
Value.
Ghosted or catfished?
Ghosted.
Heroin or ecstasy?
Ecstasy.
Yeah.
Heroin's a little strong, man.
Heroin's
EDM.
Heroin's rough.
What?
Yeah. Heroin. Hip hop or EDM?
Hip hop.
Tequila or vodka?
Tequila.
Hookers or blow?
Hookers.
Baseball or football?
Football all day.
I already know the answer to this one. Swing or day trading?
Day trade.
Flights or road trips?
Road trips.
Herpes or crabs?
Crabs.
Temporary.
Yeah.
You gotta go with the temporary.
You really are a temporary guy.
Yeah, you're a temporary.
Scalping, day trading, crabs. You're really short term.
Yeah,
I know, man. I feel commitment. I feel
You like
commitment.
Mercedes or BMW?
BMW.
Indica or sativa?
Indica.
Star Wars or Marvel?
Star Wars.
Netflix or Disney Plus?
I honestly hate both, but I'll give it to Netflix.
Hands or feet?
Hands.
There you go.
unless they're
Easy
Megan
enough.
Fox's hands. Unless they're Megan Fox's thumbs. She got weird thumbs, dude. Yo, now you're gonna have to look it up, bro. She got weird thumbs.
Megan Fox thumbs.
She got that club thumb, bro. She got club thumb.
What the?
Yeah, dude. You see how like disproportionate, like she's hella hot, and then she gives you a thumbs up, and you don't know what to do.
Bro, what the hell?
He really looked it up.
It's ugly as shit, bro. That's why MGK's got her, bro. I was like, you know, she can date like some crazy like
Right?
supermodel guy, and she's dating this rapper. That's probably why, bro. They probably look at her thumb and they're like, oh.
But that's it. Thank you for playing the game.
You know how some girls like to do the reach around, like when you're like, and then you go.
Oh man, I'm telling you, bro. If she had a grip on anything, and I just saw that thumb, I would just throw up, man. I would just start throwing up.
Go me.
You're like, and she does this. You're like,
it would not, yeah, man. I thought, whoa, like, man, she could get that fixed, bro. She's like a millionaire, right?
I don't know how you shave that down. Like I didn't even shave I don't think you shave that down. She's like, you ask her a question, she turns around and you go, well, the ring must be destroyed. You got them hobbit thumbs. Thanks for being a good sport. We really do appreciate that. Let's get into stock of the week, John.
So for the stock of the week is something that I think we actually covered this in the previous times.
Did we?
Let me pull it up real quick. It is actually, they're also reporting earnings. They're reporting, I think, Thursday. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's called the stock of the week. It's NVIDIA. Okay.
Ooh, I was just looking at NVIDIA.
NVIDIA, yeah. Well, NVIDIA, first of all, has me personally, I think NVIDIA has continuation. I think just dump money in NVIDIA as an investment, because with the whole cryptocurrency just exploding, I think there's going to be more people who's going to get into mining and all sorts of stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even though NVIDIA is trading at a high multiple, $200, right? 94 multiple. Insane. The chart still looks like it has more room to grow.
You know what's interesting about that is
it's crazy.
NVIDIA's trading at a very high multiple for not selling a whole bunch of shit because their shit is still back ordered. And they're still trading at a high multiple.
That's one thing on NVIDIA that I think that they really need to fix is the logistics of who's getting the cards, man.
No, it's true.
They would,
It's true.
They're letting scalpers get them when really it would be better off for their company to limit how much people could order them so that people aren't just reselling them, you know?
Exactly. And that's what's driving the prices.
It is.
As chip makers and as the leader, right, in their sector, the leader in creating these graphics cards that are so high in demand, it would make sense for them to separate these two, like have a mining division that specializes in cards that are specifically used for mining, and separate that from the gaming side.
I mean, both sectors, both categories are just booming in general. Yeah. Look at us, we're all at home right now. I mean, we're pretty much using our laptops or PCs that most likely has NVIDIA graphics card.
Isn't that kind of funny though? Like, if you take a look, sorry to butt in, but it just dawned on me that back in the olden days, in order for you to prospect and in order for you to make some money, you would need to risk life and limb to go out west and dig for gold. Right?
Yeah.
Now we wake up at 5:30 in the morning and look at screens.
and make hundreds of dollars in like 5 minutes.
make hundreds in 5 minutes. That to me is the craziest concept in the world. Like, you would have to really go inside a mountain and pan for gold when we just sit here in front of a computer and talk shit while everything is just, you know what I mean? That's just banana. That's a crazy concept.
The best trades happen in the bathroom.
You do it. They do.
So, stock of the week for this week is NVIDIA, folks. We've covered this in the past, but just a little refresher because they're reporting earnings this Thursday. So I believe it's after hours. They normally report after hours. It was founded in 1993 by three guys: Jensen Huang, who was a CEO up until last year, Chris Malachowski, and Curtis Priam. And I think Chris comes from is it AMD or LSI, I believe. The company was incorporated in Delaware. However, they're based in Santa Clara, California. And it's funny because when you do an aerial view of the headquarters in Santa Clara, you can actually see Apple Park. They're pretty much like miles apart, and it's pretty cool. It's like in the middle of Trafficville, seriously. And NVIDIA, ticker symbol NVDA, I'm pretty sure everyone's known about this, provides application programming interface or API. Okay, for the gamers out there, NVIDIA first released their GeForce 10 series back in 2016. Currently, I think we're at the 3080 series, right? Is that right? Is that the most latest one?
3080? Yeah, it's a 3080. The 30,
is it 3090 now?
Yeah, there's
a
3090.
Yeah, 3090. How much are they going for? Like 4 bands?
3090, there's special models, but a regular base model 3090 I think was around 15, but I think it blew up to about like 3K on resale, and then like for the special models, like 4 or 5K on resale.
What?
Because the 3090 was putting out maybe almost close to $30 a day on average on Bitcoin. So if you got 10, you know what I'm saying? I have a 3070, and that one was putting out maybe $8 a day in Bitcoin. But it's a real big jump from the 3070, 3080. The 3080 is good, but the best bang for buck, I'd say, is the 3060, which is around $500 base price.
Oh, so you're also mining then? I didn't know that.
Yeah. I don't mine anymore. I just know about it, really. To me, it's not really that profitable. I only have one card, you know?
Gotcha.
Because of cost of utility, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I know I could make maybe like $4 a day just AFKing it, but do I really want to have my PC on just because like a car, it like the more revolutions it's gonna break faster, you know. So I really don't want to waste it just to make $4, you know. If I had a 3090, yeah. If I had a 3090, oh yeah.
All right. So going back to NVIDIA, thank you for sharing that. All right. One note about how the company is growing rapidly. Obviously, we look at the stock since it's IPO'd. We look at it. I look at it through the number of employees. Right. Back in 2005, they roughly employed about 2,000 employees. Last year, as reported, they had about 14,000 on payroll, which is huge, 7 times. But if you look at their stock, they just had a split, a 4-to-1 split. It was trading at around 800 something, which was crazy, crazy enough. It just had a 4-to-1 stock split and currently trades around $200 with a current P/E ratio multiple of 94, which is, I think, overvalued. But man, the hype is not dying at all.
Dying. It's strong. That shit is just strong.
It is. I mean, it's just the chart itself is just it's mooning. I mean, it's not even slowing down at all. NVIDIA is in the semiconductor industry and the IT sector. It's considered to be one of the biggest companies in the stock market with about 503 billion in market cap. It pays about 16 cents a share. And I don't know when they're going to up the dividends because it's minuscule, seriously. 16 cents per share. Its famous counterparts are Intel, INTC, AMD is obviously one of them. Micron is another one, and WDC, Western Digital. Okay.
Micron's not having a good day.
No,
Micron's not having a good day.
I'm thinking about getting some Micron. Dude, it's a solid play.
Yeah.
Solid
what was the reason for the dump? What was the reason for the dump for Micron?
Oh, just a hit piece.
Micron, I think it was a price target downgrade or something. I saw it was just a hit piece.
Yeah. There wasn't really any fundamentals behind it. I mean, just analysts saying, "Oh, it's $1, whatever."
Gotcha.
Just like what company was it that they got recently? Got a $1 price target.
Yeah, what was that? What was the company? We were talking about that. Dead.
Was it Nikola?
Was it Nikola? Nikola deserves to be $1. Nikola deserves to be 2 cents.
Nikola, any company to me that doesn't have their own factory that isn't going into production before F-150 or Tesla Cybertruck is not gonna beat them. You know. If you're not going to make it first to market and you don't have a factory, you're really just going to be left in the dust, in my opinion. So I think they're dead companies at this point.
I want to ask. Well, look, check this out. I want to ask how the CEO, where he got the money from when he got bailed out.
Oh, GM paid for that, right?
Oh,
for Nikola.
GM the $100 million bail.
I think GM paid him.
Oh, that's messed up.
Because GM had a stake in Nikola. That's the reason why Nikola's still alive.
That's what I don't understand.
Or no. I don't think GM had a stake in Nikola. GM had the factory that Lordstown Motors operates in, and Workhorse had a stake in Lordstown, but Workhorse sold their stake, sold all their share in Lordstown, but people are now coming out saying that Workhorse might have sold their shares because of a conflict of interest because they're getting a government loan for the UPS. And if Lordstown wants to secure a government loan, they can't be building in the same factory if they own the company. You know what I'm saying? It would be kind of... So that's what people are saying. Because both companies... But I don't know why both companies wouldn't merge. That was their biggest problem. Workhorse and Lordstown, if they really wanted to survive, they should have merged. To me, what they're doing now is really just going to lead to either bankruptcy or Lordstown, if Lordstown Endurance even makes it to production in September, or like they're saying, it might get a little pop in the shares until people start talking bad about how the truck sucks. So then, I would watch out on that stock. Very risky on these stocks.
Ticker
But,
symbol
first to
RI.
market, Hub Motors aren't popular. Hub Motors, like what I've also heard about Lordstown Hub Motors to be scared about is Toyota, Nissan, all these companies have spent maybe millions of dollars in research on Hub Motors and have come to the conclusion that they don't want to work on them. So why would this random company, that new startup, that just like be the one that starts it, revolutionizes it? I don't really think they will.
Like hydrogen fuel, like
Yeah,
hydrogen
yeah.
fuel.
Yeah, like if
How
it
are
was
these people
really
getting
such
away
a
with
good
it, man?
idea, another company would have done it. An automaker,
Exactly.
in my opinion,
Exactly.
with much more deeper pockets.
Exactly. You don't have to roll down your truck down the hill in order for you to come up with a proper piece. It's just not going to work out that way. It's not. But let me ask a little bit more about your trading journey, right? So you're self-taught. Like that's
Yes,
not a lot of people are self-taught, but because you are self-taught, but you're also trading with us in a group, right? Can you also give us your experience as to why it's important for those people who aren't trading with a group? Why is it important for you to trade with a group that actually trades instead of like trading with 14-year-olds?
For me, is just there's a big difference between like in those groups, people will just really just shout out random tickers, and then I'll look at the ticker and the chart doesn't look anything like set up, and it's really just messing up my focus. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm taking time to look at these tickers that people are supposedly calling out or whatever think are doing good, and I look and they're not doing anything, and that's 5 seconds that I could have been looking at this chart that I might have made money. And when I'm scalping, that really, really annoys me when people don't know what they're talking about and they're just calling out random stuff. Because I look like when I'm in a chat and people drop a ticker, I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna look at that ticker. You know what I'm saying? And if I go to look at that ticker and it was really just a waste of time, that's messing up with my money. And
There's no
people
value
really,
to that.
yeah, and a lot of people in those groups, they don't know anything about cutting. They just live and die, like they're more YOLO, like they religiously go in plays, and if it doesn't work out, it's the market's against them, and they just want to average down, and it's gonna pop. I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? Like there's in like this group is more technical. Like we're more mature, we know like you got to cut losses, you got to, it's all about making money at the end of the day. It's not about being right.
Got it. No, and I think that there's some value here too, because we've always touted our transparency with everybody. And if we lose on trades, we'll tell you guys we lost trades. Like it is what it is. We clearly misread the chart and we're not doing it right. So I think that's also an added value that we like to give to the people. But in general, though, like it has been a fairly, I'm going to say fairly, it has been a really good experience to have you on as a contributor to just the group itself. It's been amazing, just having to interact with you in the morning, which is actually a really cool thing to do. And we look forward to more collaborations like this. And it's been a really good episode so far.
Brother. Well, my question
Thank
is,
you guys for having me on, man. I really appreciate it, man. And yeah, just every morning we're going at it, making money. So we'll keep at it, man. We have fun in there, after lunch, once lunch comes, and that's, we repeat, just make money. Yeah. We're going to stack up. That's it.
My question for you is, before we pack everything up, what's the future for Dead Press? What's the next 6 to 12 months?
I think my mic messed up or something because someone tried to call me.
You.
No,
we can hear you.
Because when John's talking, it's like slow-mo now.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes, when someone called me, man, it might have messed up my phone, man. I was like talking slow-mo. I can't.
Can you hear him now? Say something.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
No, it's still slow-mo. I can hear him. Yeah, I can hear him in slow-mo. I think it's my phone, man. Someone tried to call me. I don't know why.
You want to hop on and hop back on?
Yeah.
Hop off, hop back on. All right, let's do that.
Is it my internet again?
I don't think it's your internet. You put the euro in, you're fine.
I was gonna say, it's 11 o'clock. No one's on the hub, bro.
I mean, no one's supposed to be on the hub. I'm telling you, bro. I had a dream yesterday. I had a very good dream last night that we actually started our restaurant.
What restaurant?
So you remember that restaurant that we were talking about, like how we could have like a boiling crab shrimp boil restaurant, but our logo is like Pornhub, but it's Prawn Hub.
Oh, that's actually a good idea right there.
I cannot.
You know what I mean?
I'm telling you.
The Prawn Hub.
I cannot with you.
The logo alone will. The logo
The
alone. will
logo
literally
alone,
make,
dude. The logo
I'm
alone.
telling you, people will see it
Prawn.
and just be like, "Let's go here."
Let's go here, Prawn Hub.
Let's get down and dirty.
Down and dirty at the Prawn Hub. You remember in Oakland there was a place called the Porno Bar?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's called the Porno Bar. It's like it's all Japanese porn posters, and it's a Korean restaurant, and it's their theme. I think we could do that. The Prawn Hub.
Anyways, Dead Press. My question was before we got cut off. What's the next move for Dead Press for the next 6 to 12 months? What are you looking into?
For the next 6 to 12 months, I'm actually looking into moving, man, because I'm out here in Michigan, born in Cali, man. So I'm actually thinking about moving back to the West Coast, man. I'm turning 23 soon, turning 23 in the next 6 months. So yeah, I'm just trying to get my own place, like studio out there.
Nice.
I might actually go to college out there. Me, because I'm probably not. I don't really like roommates, man. I might get a roommate, but I really want to get my own nice like studio, like in a nice downtown area. So I'm thinking to do that cheaply, probably Long Beach or Vegas. I'm actually going to Vegas. Yeah. Actually, Vegas is also kind of cheap, man. You know, I don't mind living in the desert. I live in Michigan, bro. I'd rather not see the rain or snow ever again in my life, bro. Never.
Snows a lot,
bro.
Dude, yeah.
It's not even that it snows a lot. It does snow a lot, but it's just like, bro, I'll be making plans and then it'll be on my weather app. It will say it's like sunny that day, and the day will come and it's just wind, snow, like sleet. That's how Michigan is, bro. It's just the most crazy random weather, bro. That's why I want to go to Cali, because Cali is, it's gonna be sunny tomorrow. It's gonna
beautiful,
be sunny. Yeah.
So
not out here.
You know what's very interesting is like you've had some time in the market, and you've been trading since you were in high school. And one question that John and I came up with during this week was, if you were the head of the SEC, what rules will you implement to make it fairer for us retail traders?
I would probably not let hedge funds borrow shares to short. That's just my opinion.
That's a good one. Yeah. That's a very good
I think if you're not putting up the collateral, like cash collateral or the shares, that you shouldn't be able to just borrow money to short, because that's stupid.
I like that. So so margin requirements, get rid of it.
Yeah, pretty much. And just I want to say get rid of shorting, but sometimes shorting is an equalizer to the market.
It is.
But I don't know, man. I've never been one to short. I've never.
Man, if there were no shorting whatsoever, everyone could just dump money in the market and just go back to sleep.
True.
I mean, there's also selling pressure. There's also selling pressure involved, right? Yeah. So there's
just
selling
shorting to me. The act of shorting just like it gives way to like aggressive manipulation, and I don't like manipulation in the market.
Gotcha.
But the market is manipulated,
So how would you view that differently though? Because when you're shorting, you're obviously borrowing shares to short. But if you're buying puts on a stock, do you feel differently about that?
You can buy puts. No, I don't care if you're buying puts. But if you are putting up borrowed money, like if you're putting up margin and shorting a company, trying to put it into the ground like hedge funds do, like short ladder, like attacks, buying the bid, selling, like just trying to get the price down, making up false reports like they do, like I just don't like any of those I don't like it. Like I was talking about Fisker in the Discord, how Fisker got a $90 price target upgrade. They don't have a factory. They don't come out into production until 2023, and it's like $14 stock. Who gave them that $90 price target? Like, how much money did they pay that guy?
Right. Exactly.
That's pure manipulation. Because
In
they
the past
popped on
2
that
days,
day.
they dumped.
Yeah. But everyone knows that. Like every time an analyst upgrade comes out, or an analyst upgrade doesn't mean that you think they should buy the stock. It really means that they bought the stock 2 days ago and they think you should buy it now, so they make money.
Mm-hmm.
That's really what an analyst rating is.
Yeah.
But what do you think about like analysts, like for example, the famous Gordon Johnson, who's like a perma bear of Tesla. He keeps giving Tesla, like a $70 target, right? Like no one's listening to him.
I think some people also do kind of stuff like that just for the notoriety, because no one on Wall Street's gonna do that, So when he does it, at least people know his name. If he didn't say that, we wouldn't even be talking about him. I feel like,
But you know what I'm talking about, right? Like he's always on TV.
There's people. Yeah, I'd want to see his investor page and see his, how they all honestly have like the hits and rating. I want to see how much he hits on, man. If he's not over 70%,
Nope.
he's not over 70%, then I am not taking advice from him, because that's almost like a throw in the dark.
Yeah, it's funny because why is he always on CNBC?
I don't know, man. They have people
do that, dude.
Huh?
They have people on there. Yeah, they have people on there who are really like 50% hits, man. On their investor page, you can like look at their like all-time rankings and how much they rank other companies and like their total average. Seen some of these guys who go on CNBC a negative 8% return. It's like, why am I gonna take advice from you?
That's like me being the portly guy that I am, working at GNC and giving you guys protein powder advice.
Yeah, just they use their professional look. Yeah, they use their professional look and power, and like they most of them probably worked in Wall Street, so they use that to their advantage. Because really, like the information that everybody learns on Wall Street is almost, not all of it, but you could learn it online. If you really want to get deep into learning, you could learn everything that almost all hedge funds know. A lot of information is free to the public now. People talk about it on Reddit. People make YouTube videos trying to teach you hedge fund tactics. So you can get into their head and know what they know. They just have the look.
I just looked up Gordon Johnson, the perma bear of Tesla. His average return is minus 6.9.
Oh my God, man! Yeah, it's like, yes, let me take advice from this guy immediately.
So why is he always on TV then?
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Because they're just like, he probably went to a good school. If you look up what school he went to, he probably went to like Brown University or something.
Online,
Brown University online. Probably graduated
his success rate is 54%.
He probably graduated with a master's in finance from Phoenix University.
Yeah,
54%, dude. That literally
with
is
a minus 6.9% average
That's
return.
Horrible. Like maybe if you're 54% and then your return is like 12, like okay, you had a bad year, dude. You're 50% and you don't make money like on your return.
You think he's still short on Tesla? He's still like in it. Like
he's still short.
He's still short. You know how much capital requirement you need to have in order for you to keep shorting Tesla like this?
Bro, he's been short for like at least a couple of years now.
Good.
It's maybe the dumbest thing, because if Tesla was gonna short or like fail, it would have failed years ago. It wouldn't fail now.
Yeah.
Like it's the dumbest
it's too
thing
big now.
Yeah. Investors like have billions of dollars in it. Why would it fail?
Yeah. I just gave them $12 when I charged my car last night.
Hey, I bought 3 shares this week for free.
Yeah. I like their legacy model, how they're kind of doing the Apple thing where, like how you're saying the insurance and like even working on Tesla, you kind of have to have like a Tesla, like person, you know what I'm saying? And kind of, they're able to jack up the prices. That's better for profit,
All right, check this out.
If it was,
sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no. I was going to.
So I found I'm on the tipranks.com, right? And I was just scrolling through random analysts, right? So I found this one dude, Jason McCarthy from the Maxim Group, right? Check this out. If we compare them, this is just a random dude. I was just scrolling, right? His success rate is 35%. Okay, but his average return is 22%.
Damn. Okay, see, that's like not bad. Like he probably had 4 or 5 stocks. He probably had like 4 or 5 stocks, and 2 of them only hit, and the 2 that hit like broke off like everything. That's good, But I could do the same thing, bro. I could literally invest 5 stocks. I could invest 10K in 5 stocks, and one of them would hit.
These are hedge fund managers.
Yeah, I know.
I'm telling you, bro. These are all the hedge funds. In my opinion, this is my personal opinion. Each hedge fund is probably built. Their core recruiting principles is probably, if you are a member of X fraternity, you are now allowed to work at this hedge fund.
I like how this website has their stats. All right, I found another guy.
Yeah.
Okay, this one guy has a
website,
64% success rate and a 97% average return.
No, that's see, that's a guy. If he releases a rating, I'll listen to it. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
An actual trader. Like he's an actual trader. He's not a monkey analyst. He's an actual
97% is no joke. Yeah.
Yeah. Who is that guy? Let's start following him.
Jack Van Der something. He's ranked 43 out of 7,600 analysts.
We'll take that.
Oh yeah. They have 7,600 on there. The top 50 usually when they drop something, all the people on stock to it, so like follow it religiously. You know.
Let's you know what? Let's post a list of let's start compiling a list of analysts that we want to follow, and let's start taking them seriously. These other monkeys just -6% out of here. The hell out of here.
He's on CNBC. That's what I'm saying. The guy who's got 96%, he's not on TV like touting how much he's making or this or what he's in. He's just in what he's in, you know.
That is so funny.
That's too hilarious. This is we're coming up to the closing minutes of our show. We thank you very much for hopping on. This has been such a really cool experience, and we'd love to have you back, especially on our bigger round table. Sometimes we have like 6-7 people in here, and it's a madness.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, I'd love to.
Sometimes we have Jay in here, and that's even funnier. Jay and John go at it.
Him and I, we just go like this.
It's hilarious. So we'll definitely have you guys on again. But any last words for the people who are interested in interested in trading and like just don't have a clue? Any foundational words for them so that they can
I would say I don't know. I mean, encourage. This might be discouraging to some people, but I just want to say, if you don't have a passion for trading, if you don't see yourself doing this, if you don't have fun looking at charts, then I wouldn't do it, because there's people out there in this world who are looking at charts every hour, every day, learning, and they find it fun. They want to do that. While other people are partying, they're looking at videos, learning. Mm-hmm. Those people are going to outpace you. And once they outpace, you'll think like, oh, what did I do? Stocks don't make money. You don't make money. Stocks make money. It's all about you. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to tell people, find something that you actually like and can do, and just do it. Just religiously get into it. That's what I found with stocks. And if you want to learn more about stocks, I can teach you guys. I have an ebook. I have an ebook out. It's a very, very small ebook, just Ichimoku. I'm on Ichimoku. That's my kind of trading style indicator.
Nice.
But
the clouds.
Other people do different. Other people do different indicators. But I would just say, just find what you can do, what you like the most, your style, because everyone has a different trading style. Some people are impatient. Some people are patient. So find what meshes perfectly with your personality, because that's what's going to make you the most money. So That's what I would just say.
Nice. Thanks for that. And then we'll just close it out here. We really did enjoy the time. Thank you again for that information and for your wisdom and knowledge. We really did enjoy it. Let's take a quick take on we want to promote your Instagram real quick.
Yeah, I could. It's Dead Presidents Investments.
Dead
just
Presidents
no spaces.
Yeah, I just followed you.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, thank you, man. Yeah,
there you go.
Trying to get more active on there, so I'll be posting soon.
There you go. And make sure that you guys hit up our friends over at Bust Down Academy, bustdowninvestments.com. If you're not willing to do the learning, you will not be doing any earning. Bustdowninvestments.com.
All right. Have a good one, guys.
Hold on a second.
Talk to you later.
Make sure to guys follow us on all our social media. Follow me at Trading Poppy. Follow John at John C Trades. Trading Daddies for the both of us. TradingDaddies.com for all your news, your merch, right? And with that being said, hit the subscribe button, post notification bell, give us a nice thumbs up. Because John, if they give us a thumbs down,
your mom's a hoe.
Mom's from the streets. Drop down in the comment section below the stocks you guys want us to cover, right? And let's get to it. Let's get trading. And remember, guys, the charts do not lie.